Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the fascinating psychology of what it actually means to be driven by the significance personality theme. Look, if you've ever wondered why some people just seem totally wired to leave a massive footprint wherever they go, always pushing for excellence, always aiming for the stars, well, you're in the right place. We're going to unpack the inner workings of this incredibly powerful trait. We'll be using the SwitchOn Strengths framework to really break down how this specific trait shapes professional dynamics, leadership, and overall team impact. Because this isn't just about fun little personality quirks, right? It's about understanding the fundamental wiring that dictates how these folks operate, how they define success, and how they interact with everyone around them. Because at the very heart of the significance trait is a profound, deeply human anchor. It's just the simple desire to be seen and heard. It reflects this intense need to know that their work, their voice, and their influence actually matter to others and to the world at large. It's not just an ego trip. It's about making a genuine, undeniable contribution. So here is our agenda for today. We'll cover 1, the drive to matter, 2, bringing excellence to teams, 3, fueling the significance trait, 4, the balcony and basement, 5, navigating common blind spots, and 6, contrasting with other themes. Okay, section 1. The drive to matter, or the core motivation. Individuals with this significance theme fundamentally want their lives and their contributions to matter. Think about that one person in your office who doesn't just want to finish a project, right? They want to completely redefine the industry standard while they're doing it. That is significance. They possess this burning desire to achieve something important and to be respected for that impact. They're constantly pushing themselves to make absolutely sure their work and their presence are viewed as substantial. Moving on to section 2, bringing excellence to teams and what they add. Now, this trait operates on a really brilliant reciprocal trade-off. It's a two-way street. On one hand, they bring immense ambition, sheer determination to make a difference, and this independent leadership that just naturally pushes everyone around them toward higher standards. But in exchange for that massive value add, they absolutely require environments that offer true ownership, appreciation, and above all, the chance to do meaningful work. It's a very powerful dynamic. All right, section 3, fueling the significance trait and maintaining that drive. So, if you're managing someone with this trait, actually, scratch that. Even if you just have it yourself, pay close attention here. To help someone with significance thrive, you absolutely must place them in environments that explicitly value excellence and meaningful achievement. Plus, their communication style is very specific. They thrive on conversations that recognize success. If you really want to engage them, communicate in ways that highlight the purpose and importance of the work. Give them independence, hand over the reins, and watch them soar. Just, don't forget to applaud when they land. We've just talked about the incredible light, the ambition, and the huge value this trait brings to the table. But now we've got to pivot and ask a pretty tough question. What actually happens when this intense drive goes completely unmanaged or gets pushed to the extreme? Which brings us to section 4, the balcony and basement, the light and the shadow. When people with this trait are at their absolute best, operating up on the balcony, they are these inspiring achievers who literally elevate everyone around them. They are so deeply committed to meaningful impact. But when they get dragged down to the basement, maybe through stress or just a lack of self-awareness, the shadow side comes out. The theme gets way overused. They can become really recognition hungry, overly focused on the reputation, and honestly completely dependent on constant admiration and validation from others. That leads us right into section 5, navigating common blind spots and the hidden risks. Because they want impact so intensely, they are super easily misunderstood. I mean, in this desperate sprint to leave a mark, they might accidentally steamroll others, coming across as self-focused or completely obsessed with status. And to protect that strong, credible image, they usually struggle big time with vulnerability. After all, they want to appear strong 24/7. But perhaps their biggest hidden risk? Charging so hard toward independent greatness that they completely forget to invite their own team along for the ride. Understanding these risks is absolutely crucial for team harmony. Okay, our final section, section 6, contrasting with other themes, for a comparative look. To truly wrap our heads around significance, it really helps to look at its opposite. Take the woo theme, winning others over. Woo just wants to be invited to the party and charm everyone there, right? Significance, however, wants to build the party venue, fund the whole shebang, and put their name in bright lights right out front. Woo is all about the warmth of connection, while significance is about the weight of concrete, admirable achievement. And this gets even more fascinating when you stack it up against the deliberative theme,
Significance actively demands to be seen and heard. It's all about stepping into the spotlight to create visible impact. That completely opposes the cautious, risk-assessing nature of a deliberative person whose ultimate desire is really just to watch, listen, and carefully analyze from the sidelines.
So, by embracing this whole picture, the incredible drive for excellence, right alongside that very real need for validation and the potential blind spots, we can finally demystify this powerful trait. It is for sure a double-edged sword, but when it's managed with a bit of self-awareness, it is easily one of the most potent drivers of human achievement in any organization. So, whether you possess this trait yourself or you manage someone who does, I want to leave you with this to chew on. How will you harness this intense, burning desire to matter? Will you let it isolate you in the pursuit of applause, or are you going to channel it to leave a lasting legacy that elevates your entire team? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.